So you're saying
improve
to
themselves.
know to even understand the hacks and the tips, or to even try to come up with them, you're saying that you already have to actually be good at it
Yes.
to be able to figure out what those
Yes.
tips and okay, that makes sense because there is a saying that you need 10,000 hours to master a skill, but I actually don't 100% agree with that because I'll use an analogy. So I play golf, right? And there's a driving range right behind us. You can hit 10,000 balls if you want to, but it doesn't mean that you're going to hit the ball 10,000 times correctly if nobody gives you feedback and observes how you learn or how you perform. So it goes along with what you were just saying, that I know certain tips and tricks and I can teach now somebody how to play golf, but they cannot teach themselves those tips and tricks because they don't have the foundation. And in order to learn and master a skill, in my view, you need to be able to get intelligent feedback. And I think from what you're telling me with OT is that we're using all of this new technology to kind of act as a coach and to give feedback in an intelligent way. Because if you hit 10,000 balls incorrectly in golf, or you practice English for 10,000 hours incorrectly, you will still not master that skill because you've been learning it in the not correct way. So what are your thoughts on that?
It's true. That is the reason why I suggest to read all of the documents from credible and prestigious publishers. Because when any kind of author would like to publish their research on that publishers, then they have prestigious and they have a reputation already.
And
so reputation
usually they're
means,
an expert also. Hopefully, they know what they're talking about.
So they also spend long time of researching and have reputation. So reputation means credible. So it's like that is the reason why with so many of the knowledge videos, and you need to make sure the source is credible.
It's credible, and they give you some. Yeah, because to go back to my analogy, there are probably millions of videos of how to play golf.
Yes.
But if you are a new novice golfer, you don't know what is good and what is bad advice. So I would agree with you on that topic. Shifting gears a little bit now, as it relates to career, the question I have is basically, if we're learning a skill and we understand that you need to be learning from credible sources, how do you think the impact of different modes of learning have an impact on how you learn? So let me clarify. Some people are more visual learners, as you mentioned books, right? Some people prefer reading. Some people prefer experiencing, and that's how they learn skills. What's your view on that? Do you think there is a difference in the way that people learn a new skill, or do you think it's the same for everybody? What's your take on that?
Well, it's not the same for everybody for sure. It's really based on the core strength point of that person. So many of the people, they have a kind of advantages on reading. So just read a lot can be helpful. So many of my students, they are reading a kind of fiction. Fiction, and that is the way they are learning English. They have a lot of vocabulary, but vocabulary didn't really guarantee them for the very high IELTS score. So I changed a bit for the strategy to train them. So many of the students, they have a kind of keen on listening or speaking. So they focusing on upgrading the speaking and listening skills by reading VOA, listening VOA, listening BBC. They even try to listen to some kind of movie without subtitle. But maybe they are not really keen on reading or writing. So I means like you can choose to study visually, to study alone, or to communicate with someone to partner with you for studying. It's really up to you. And it's really your decision and your choice based on your strong point.